Hi, my name is Ricardo. I am the CEO and the co-founder of Dgtal. This is the presentation of our platform. Dgtal is a web system developed to improve and facilitate the specific processes behind the digital content creation, and as a consequence, enhance the performance of digital content teams. It is adaptable for any objective, methodology, and workflows. Dgtal is an easy-to-use tool that unites teams formed by copywriters, designers, creative directors, editors, customers, and other professionals in the digital field located anywhere, bringing transparency to the whole processes. It is perfect for digital publicity agency, communication departments in companies of all sizes, and groups of freelancers that produce digital content for platforms such as blogs, social networks, websites, newsletters, email marketing, etc. It is an intuitive tool that can be used for anyone in the digital content area easily. For the managers of these digital content groups, the system also provides a workload forecast and a complete vision of the team's work's performance, contributing to the decision-making based on data. Let's just click here and move to the home of our system to see how it looks and works. Here the user has a complete view of some important information in order to begin his working journey with focus. It is data related with his production, presented objectively. It facilitates organization and it brings the possibility for him to prioritize what really matters at a certain period of time. This is a common user's view of the home. The managers have another exclusive dashboard focused on the forecast workload of his team, and also all sorts of data about their performance and more. At this screen, the user has a quick view of how many content he needs to produce and his level of accuracy based on approved contents. Just below, inside My Statistics, the user can observe detailed information of his productivity with the help of some filters such as by customer, filter by campaigns, filter by type of content, by period such as day, month, year, and personalized periods. Inside My Contents, the user has access to a list of all contents of all customers, bringing at the top the ones near the deadline, so he can prioritize it. In companies, he can visualize and have access to all customers in which he participates. Coming back to the top, in this other section of the home called Invitations, the user manages the invitations received and also can send invitations to colleagues. Now let's take a quick look at how the user can visualize the companies he integrates. Just need to click here to see this example. Here, Porto Seguro Group is one company that I integrate. We can have how many companies you want to register here. To register a new company is pretty easy. Here the user can register all information about this company such as the name, the size, the type of commerce transaction, numbers of professionals, contacts, and more. Now we are going to take a look at customers and campaigns. This is the area of the system in which you can access all customers and campaigns you are involved with. Here I have all customers that are involved, in this case Porto Seguro Group and Oxigênio Aceleradora. I can see the campaigns I am participating. In this case we use the Trânsito Mais Gentil as an example. Campaigns have a specific time to begin and finish, and they don't integrate the daily editorial. It has particularities, and if it is mixed with the rest of the ordinary work, it can confuse the group. The user can access old campaigns in order to get references and analyze what worked there and more. Here we can register new customer and campaigns. The form is very accurate, and the information here is going to help building up the flows inside the production area that we're going to see next, the place where the users execute their activities. Here you register all the customers and campaigns informations, work objectives, content editorials, publications periodicities, personas, commemorative dates, and so on. You can fill only what is important to this occasion and also add more things not presetted in the system. You can just add a new block with the title you want. Here also is where you create the workflow tool, which I will present soon. This is the production area, the place where effectively the user executes his tasks and visualizes the processes of the whole team in real time. We have two ways of seeing this important part of the digital content creation. The first is the content calendar, a simple way to visualize and begin the process of content development. It is a process view focused on the volume of work in a week. It is a type of area very useful for the copywriters, editors, and creative directors because it allows them to have easy access to the editorial board and begin what they want. Here the user can choose to keep the editorial board open or not. Just remember that these fixed informations can be added all the time. They were registered in customer information. Each cell has a lot of quick informations on it, as you can see, such as if the content has a reference attached to it, if it has a comment, if it is going to receive money investment in order to reach more users in some social networks, such as Facebook, for example, if the deadline has passed, and more. The user can click on a cell to see the production card. Inside it, we have all sorts of possibilities to interact with the team members. You have the possibility to open up the text editor and create whatever you want with all tools needed. Still in the production area, you have the production flow. This feature brings lots of information that we just saw at the calendar view, but with a different approach, focused on the workload production. It brings a holistic view of the process and all actors involved during the work processes. It allows you to create your own way to transform an idea into something real with a clear view. Here we create this simple flow composed by a copywriter, then a designer, an editor, and a customer. But the user can create more steps in this workflow as much as he needs. You can interact with other users and give them feedback. You can see if a person of your team has too many things to do or if can handle it more. It is possible to move the content forward and backwards. For the customer, it is possible to see how the content is being created, if needed. A specific actor in the process can approve or disapprove a content. It can approve and input an information in order to improve it. And all of these things are flexible and can be removed or changed with a few clicks. It is your team's methodology that matters. You can use the filters right here and see the information with a different perspective. The manager can see the whole volume of content going through the workflow till the end, making it easier to predict changes if needed and solve emergencies before they become a problem. The Content Meetings Manager is a simple space where the user registers information generated by content meetings. You can link the meeting with the customer, put a date on it, create a title, and more. Users can utilize this area in order to conduct meetings with his colleagues, registering new ideas, or even conducting a brainstorm with a group. All the notes are kept safe, so you can bring the information back anytime that is needed. The Content Investments Manager is where the user or the manager in charge of the content investments can manage the budget. This is very important since a lot of social networks allow brands to boost publications. There are a whole universe of social ads too. You can control all content investments together with your customer if it is the case, and keep this information integrated at the same place you manage your content. Also, it is important sometimes to keep this as an easy to access information in order to make the process transparent for everybody involved with it. This can bring new insights, ideas, and so on.